So here we have my first attempt at a syntropic food forest. I started at the top of this gully here. This is literally the very top. The ridge is just up behind me. So the top's the driest, and as it falls away, it starts to get a bit wetter. This top section here, these 2 rows, probably were planted about 6 months ago. There's some tamarillo, bananas, pawpaw, some coconut palms, dwarf Malay green coconut palms, 3 grafted avocados. We got some banana grass along the edge there. And then with the researching more about syntropic agroforestry, I've added in some silky oaks, which are a good pioneer species up here. They're very fast growing, tall, straight. There's also some different eucalypt species that I've not long added in up here as well. Old pumpkin vine through there, some pigeon pea. As I said, some banana grass along the edge here. Quite a good variety of different banana species through there. This row here doesn't have too much in the way of fruit trees yet. I've got to add some more in, but it's got some tithonia through here, which will make some good shade when I do add some more fruit trees in. There's also some eucalypts along here, and a fair few of these little fellas dug up along the creek near here. Not sure what they are, other than that they're a weed. They're very fast growing, quite fleshy. They should break down fairly quickly, add to the biomass in the system. As we come down a bit further, this row here, again, this row was planted before I did a bit more research about adding the eucalyptus and the acacia. So we've got some Asahi palms. There's 3 of them. There's 5 sea grapes. They're a relatively tropical fruit producing tree. Not too tall, fairly bushy. They seem to be coping all right with the winter here. It's frost free. Some of the eucalypts I've added in, also some acacia. We got some more tithonia. These Asahi aren't liking the cold too much. They're getting a little bit of spotting, but again, they should be okay here. We're frost free. There's a lychee up the end there. Some tobacco weed. This stuff grows insanely fast. Quite common as a weed around here. It comes up everywhere. If I start hunting, I could probably find some more pups that have just germinated naturally. Even though it is quite a bad weed, there's some very tall ones down the bottom of the gully there. It makes really good cut and drop mulch. Now these 2 rows down here are the most recent ones. I've probably started planting them about a month ago. These have quite a diverse mix of support, pioneer and fruit tree species. Again, we've got some of these weedy ones from down in the creek. We've got banana grass, our emergence, the bunya pine. A few different gum tree species. Some medium berries. They're a native berry producing bush. Don't get too big, fairly short-lived. More of an understory. Native mulberry, good fast growing shrubby pioneer. There are some bananas in here, but they're very small, and I planted them not long ago, so they haven't popped their head yet. We've got some Atherton raspberry, some Atherton oak. It's from the Proteaceae family. It's a nut similar to the macadamia. It's not really a commercial food tree as yet, but you never know for the future. Got some sapote, some more eucalyptus, some more bunyas. This stuff's Queensland arrowroot. There's a lot of it through here. It's pretty dead at the moment. Doesn't like the cold. Doesn't really grow. It's an underground rhizome, but it makes a good cut and drop mulch. Got a grapefruit. More medium berries. More eucalyptus. And this bottom row here on the top side, I've got a few different eucalyptus species. There's some red Dhaka bananas, more banner grass. That sort of continues through there. And then on the other side, in the looser soil, we've got more eucalypts, peanut butter fruit, more tithonia, medium berries, a tangosteen. Couldn't tell you the scientific name for that one, but it's not liking the wind at the moment. It's looking a little dry. Some more acacia. Again, plenty of banner grass for cut and drop mulch. Another native here, Antidesma eroste. It's a native currant bush. Gets lots and lots of little sort of sweet, reddy maroon coloured fruits. More acacias. Another one of our Athertonia diversifolia, the Atherton oak. Some more eucalyptus. Grumichacha, a tropical plum or cherry, so to speak. Native Homolanthus, they're a good pioneer species. There's a little banana in there. Some more acacia. An elderberry. This is one of the new Jala avocados, the giant fruiting variety. That one will be interesting to try down the track. And that's the end of the row. There's a few Ficus fraseri, native sandpaper fig through there. They're quite small and easy to miss. And then on the downhill side here, we've started adding in some more bananas. There's a couple of bananas. There's a Panama berry about halfway along the row there. And there's a couple of persimmons. You can't really see them at the moment because they're just a stick. With it being winter, they're deciduous. So hopefully they take off in spring when it warms up a bit. So this is my effort so far. I'll check in again in 6 months and we'll see how it's all looking. Hopefully the eucalyptus is starting to take off a bit and create a bit of a canopy, and some of the other support species like the tithonia are also creating a bit of a canopy when it starts to warm up and it's a bit drier, just to shade the smaller species. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Very excited.